herald angel.
Oh.
And so I had to figure out who that was. Gabriel, the herald angel. Luckily, one of the women was a minister's wife. She had me looking Gabriel up in books on weather vanes and early New England weather vanes, and Gabriel was on the mastheads of ships, ensuring the safe return of the sailors, and usually this angel with a horn.
Yes.
Okay. So, and that's how my figure evolved. So, you know, my little flying figure.
Okay. I think, oh, we have, I'm getting a little message from our crew. I have another picture that I wanted to be sure that we showed everyone. I think it's important because we only have a couple minutes left, and I do want to be sure we get it on. So pardon me for jumping subjects here, but you mentioned your open houses a little while ago, second Saturday of every month.
Right.
We have a picture here. I think this is a picture from one of your open houses. Is that right?
That's right. That's inside the big studio, and the second Saturday of every month I feature an open house there. Sometimes we have events or
another.
Yes, it's a big space.
Nice.
So I have my originals and I have the licensed product. People sometimes come by to talk about commissions.
Oh, how beautiful! Look at this. It's like walking into a magical world. Well, this is all in Norfolk, right? At the studio in Norfolk.
Yes. Yeah. It's getting there. It's been, you know, I've had a lot to unpack, and there's a big storage container out on the side of the house, and I'll be unpacking for a few more years. And meanwhile, I'm trying to find new homes for some of these big pieces. Hopefully Tweed Airport or some big public space.
Pieces, yes.
Yeah.
Now we have some, you know, not quite that big pieces here. In fact, there's one right behind me. I just want to draw the audience's attention to this one for just a moment. This lovely picture of a woman out. I see the shoes, and I see price tags and coat hangers, and a dress and a bag that says "Born to Shop." This is beautiful.
Well, not my favorite thing to do, but the people that commission my work will, you know, requested different themes, and shopping was always a popular theme, and the reaction to it, so, I don't know, inspiring that I often make shopping pieces.
Well, it keeps the economy going.
I know.
And then is there a little story behind the Dalmatians?
If there is, I can't remember it.
But maybe just part of a theme?
I think I just like the idea of, well, I love animals, and so I have lots of animal sculptures, and I like the idea that the dogs are black and white.
I like that. Yeah.
It was just fun.
So I know, Karen, that in addition to the fanciful flights and going in with like the bistro line, you're also working with dolls, stationery, all sorts of things and posters that have your images on them, the fanciful flights or that type of image. So everything is kind of coming back to where you started, only expanded at the same time.
Yes, yes. And I'm currently researching importing product myself from China so that I can have the fanciful flights, as they're known, back on the market. My original work, we called them short stories because each one told its own story.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, I'm working with Savings Bank of Rockville, who's having they're enjoying their 150th anniversary this year. So we're working up some good stuff.
So, so are you saying though that your fanciful flights have not been around for a while, and
they're all retired, and I think I must have the largest collection of them. So
they'll be coming back. Is that right?
I hope so. That's my idea. I think that they need to be out there because we receive requests through the website for them constantly. And it's been so many years now, and people are looking for them at the Silvestri price point, not the original price point, which is, you know, quite a bit higher. I mean, because it costs a lot to make something here in our state to manufacture. And you can't do it for free.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, that's why they call it business. But at some point, you will be able to have the fanciful flights back out and available to the public, right?
I'm very close to doing it. It's a big cookie to chew. It's a lot of responsibility, but
I like that.
I'm working on it.
Chew. That's really good.
Working on it.
Well, Karen, I thank you very much for coming tonight, for sharing with us where it all started, giving us an idea of where it's going, and showing us some examples here of the work. This has been really good, and I think on that note, I'm going to have to say goodbye. I'm going to hate to see these things go tonight. But again, thanks very much for coming and sharing all this with us. And do keep us posted. And I will be sure to mention to everyone to do check your website out. A lot of good information on there. Also, let me thank my FB crew tonight. A lot of pictures to share with the audience, and that takes some skill in our control room. And my thanks to you, too, in the viewing audience. I've said before, and I do mean it sincerely, I do know the value of time. Thank you for once again sharing an hour of yours with me. Bye-bye.